What's going on, guys? Killer6 back with another Borderlands 2 Top 10 video, and today we're taking a look at the 10 trolliest items in the game. These are some of the silliest pieces of gear that have ever existed on Pandora. Some of them seem to serve no purpose, some of them actively try to kill you, and some of them, well, you just gotta see them to believe it. So let's get right into it.
Number 10.
Coming in at number 10 is the Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. This shield deploys an exploding booster shield, which can absolutely kill you. The Whiskey Tango Foxtrot is a legendary that drops from chubby or tubby enemies, which in a way kind of makes it even more of a troll, since those enemies are a great source for some of the other decent gear in the game. So when a WTF does drop from them, it's even more heartbreaking. This shield has a chance to drop IED boosters, so you can try and constantly keep your shield charged up, but since IED doesn't stand for I enjoy dying, you should know that the boosters will often spawn a volley of 3 shot grenades that will ruin your day.
Number 9.
Number 9 is the Cradle. So speaking of terrible legendary shields, the Cradle is a TDR manufactured shield that when depleted will eject itself like a grenade in whichever direction the wearer is facing. While that's kind of a cool concept, it tends to be very weak versus enemies, and it can actually kill the user via an explosive nova. Now, as bad as this shield is, it's actually not that terrible on normal mode. However, you normally can't get it until you reach Highlands Overlook and then fight Henry, but by then you'll likely have better options in terms of blue and purple rarity shields.
Number 8.
Coming in at number 8 is Miss Moxie's Crit, which is a Malawan SMG that deals high crit and shock damage, but it also has almost a 10% chance of being dropped instead of being reloaded. Now that might not seem like too big of a deal, but in the heat of a big mob fight, it's pretty easy to lose track of items on the ground, causing you to potentially lose the item completely. That'll especially be a problem if there are rats around, as they will pick it up and run off with it. To make it even worse, if you're a gunzerker and use this while gunzerking, then occasionally you'll drop your other gun instead of this one.
Number 7.
Coming in at number 7 is the Rolling Thunder, or as most of us call it, the Trolling Thunder. This legendary grenade can be dropped by Wilhelm during the end of the line quest. So why is this a troll item? Well, for one, it works like a rubberized grenade, meaning that you have no real control over where it's going to go. Secondly, you might throw this toward a large group of enemies, but instead it clips a tiny pixel of something and bounces back towards you. Now all of a sudden, you have an angry grenade mod sending detonations and tiny mervs at you.
Number 6.
Coming in at number 6 is the Pot of Gold Shield. Now, this unique shield has a chance to drop money when it's damaged, but the money dropped is in such a small amount that the novelty of this shield wears off quite quickly. Making matters worse is that to get this shield, you need to kill Peter Zafford in the Clan Wars questline under the Holy Spirit's bar. And to do that, you have to keep your distance from him and follow him to a zone that's pretty far back from the bar. And he doesn't always drop this shield. So, if you don't get it, you either need to dashboard if you're on console, or Alt F4 if you're on PC to try again without saving. And let me tell you, it's not worth doing that.
Number 5.
Coming in at number 5, the Contraband Skyrocket Grenade. Now this is a unique that you can get by buying the Game of the Year, Handsome Collection, or any other number of different variations of that, or if you pre-ordered the game back when it originally came out. When throwing this grenade, it arcs upward until it explodes in the air with a firework-like display, dealing incendiary damage in a fairly decent radius. It's great for normal mode, but the risk involved in using it probably outweighs the damage. Also, it doesn't scale up very well in ultimate mode, and it doesn't scale up at all in the OP levels. But as anyone who has ever thrown this grenade can tell you, all it takes is one little miscue to have this grenade blow up in your face. Literally.
Number 4.
Coming in at number 4 is the Bunny Rocket Launcher. Just like the Whiskey Tango Foxtrot that was mentioned earlier, this legendary launcher drops from chubby and tubby enemies, and that adds to the troll factor. But this one didn't really even need the help. The Bunny is a TDR launcher, which means that you throw it to reload it, but that's where this thing gets stupid. Bouncing around like a rubberized grenade until it hits an enemy. You would think that when it finally does hit something, it would actually do some decent damage since it's a launcher and all. But you'd be wrong.
Number 3.
Number 3 is the mysterious Amulet. This relic from the Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep DLC does nothing. Well, almost nothing. The more people that wear the item in your group, the greater the effect of sparkly dust around your feet. So while that's cute and all, it does nothing. People have speculated that this item could be tied to a hidden boss or some other secret in the game, but nobody has discovered anything after all this time, so the odds of that being true are not good. Just like this relic.
Number 2.
Coming in number 2, the Midnight Star is a unique grenade mod from the Captain Scarlet DLC. What makes this item so trolly is that as soon as you throw it, it sends child grenades right back at you that explode. So I know what you're thinking, so just throw it while you're near an enemy and then run away. Yeah, those child grenades get back to you before you can really clear the area, so that doesn't really work so well. So much like the skyrocket, this grenade kills you as often as it kills enemies.
Dishonorable mention.
Dishonorable mention goes to the level 72 Moxie's Endowment Relic. If you're foolish enough to save the good, the bad, and the Mordecai mission until level 72, then you're going to be pretty disappointed in your reward. An XP relic. Yeah.
Number 1.
Finally, coming in at number 1 is the Bane. I still remember the first time I got this gun. I remember laughing and then throwing it off a cliff. The Bane itself is a decent weapon that does good damage, but it has the annoying effect of talking to you while you use it. And not just normal talking either, it's the most annoying and obnoxious talking you could imagine. Voiced by Ashley Birch, who also did the voice of Tiny Tina, the Bane is like nails on a chalkboard, and that's no knock on Ashley Birch, it's just the way this thing is voiced. It's annoying. While holding the trigger, it makes a noise that I would describe as 100 Kardashians trying to sing without autotune. And did I mention that the Bane also makes you move dramatically slower? Yeah, that's fun, right? So let me know in the comment section down below, what items do you think are the most trolly? Did I miss anything that you think belongs here? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe for more, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.